Ever since Trailer 1 dropped, the community has had some speculation towards whether or not our new protagonist Jason is who he says he is. Some believe that he is secretly a cop, and after Trailer 2, there may be some evidence that supports that. So today we are going to examine the evidence and predict whether or not Jason is a cop. But let's learn a little bit about Jason's past before moving forward. According to Rockstar Games, Jason Duval grew up around grifters and crooks. After a stint in the army trying to shake off his troubled teens, he found himself in the Keys doing what he knows best, working for the local drug smugglers. Quick disclaimer, GTA 6 isn't even out yet, so I'm going to go off of what we see in the trailers. This is all just speculation, I could be completely wrong, however, if I'm right, y'all better give me some credit. Evidence number 1, the prison scene. Let's start with the prison scene in Trailer 2. Jason pulls up to pick up Lucia from the prison, but one of the guards looks at him and says,
"I've seen you here before."
Now, unless Jason's doing time in a woman's prison, this isn't a line to overlook. That guard recognizes him, and not as an inmate. If Jason's been there before, could it mean that he's worked at the prison? But as what? A prison guard, a cop, an escort for female inmates? I don't know, but we can assume that Jason wasn't there as an inmate because, by the looks of it, Lucia was staying at an all-female prison. Although it might be a stretch to say that Lucia's prison is all female, from the shot in the trailer and the screenshot in game, it appears that all of her fellow inmates are female. We know that Rockstar likes to take inspiration from real life, but unfortunately I cannot find a real life equivalent to what would be Lucia's exclusively female prison. So take this with a grain of salt. And Trailer 2 also drops another bomb. Someone straight up accuses Jason of being a Fed. We can't see this guy's face, but from the back it looks exactly like Jason, and Rockstar is a company that pays close attention to details like this, so I don't think that they would have thrown it in the trailer for no reason. Following this, the cops midway through the trailer say,
"Us cops, we gotta protect each other."
Again, the person being spoken to has their back turned towards the camera, so we can't tell who it is, but from this image I could totally see this being a slightly younger Jason from a flashback scene or something of that nature. But again, this could also just be a totally random cop. Hey, editing Noah here, just one more thing that I noticed that helps support the theory that Lucia stays at an all-female prison is that in this short scene of the trailer you can see these women doing some sort of community service, and they are in these bright orange jackets that Lucia can be seen wearing in just a few short scenes later. Now, some of the people out there that aren't fully convinced might be saying, if Jason's a cop, what about the solo robbery we see him pulling off in the trailer? Why risk that? Well, if he's undercover, I could totally see how he might have to do a few dirty things in order to keep up the act, or maybe he's gone rogue and he starts off as a Fed but falls in love with Lucia and decides to live the life of crime in order to stay with her. If Jason does end up being a Fed in GTA 6, the game might be delivering one of the biggest betrayals in franchise history. Maybe on par with, spoiler alert, the betrayal we see in A Way Out. Luckily for us, I actually messaged the real Jason and he said... But for real, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is Jason really an undercover cop, or is Rockstar just messing with us? We'll find out for real when GTA 6 drops in May 2026. Until next time, stay groovy, my friends.